Welcome to the call, everyone. My name is Shay Shiva. I am the admin for Matrix BNB, and this is an update call for the pre-launch of Multigain Sonic, which is coming out very shortly. The blockchain has been live for approximately 2, 3 weeks now, and the token just went live yesterday. It was just opened up to the public. So now we have the ability to acquire the Sonic token using FTM. And we'll go into that a little bit, but let me run through a quick presentation on what Multigain is, how it works, and then we'll go from there. So Multigain is a smart contract that pays you directly, instantly in USDT and BNB on the OPBNB blockchain, right? OPBNB is a layer 2 blockchain built on top of the Binance Smart Chain, right? And the two most popular tokens on that blockchain, which is the USDT, which is a stable coin, and the BNB token, which is the default token for the OPBNB blockchain, right? Or the Binance blockchain. The Binance coin is the native coin of the Binance ecosystem. Binance is not available. Their exchange is not available here in the United States, right? But their token is available anywhere in the world, right? It's a decentralized project, right? So anyone with a smartphone can participate in this opportunity, right? We're not talking about the exchange. If you've heard about Binance before, we're not talking about the exchange. We're just talking about the token, right? And the token is a decentralized or a DeFi project that anyone can participate in, right? If you could go ahead and mute yourself for me so that we have the call. Normally I mute everyone, but I can't seem to find that setting right now. Let's see here. Yeah, if you could just mute yourself, and then after the call, we'll open up for questions and you can unmute yourself. Thank you. So, like I said, USDT is a stable coin. It's also known as Tether. It's pegged 1-to-1 to the US dollar, right? So 1 USDT is equal to 1 Tether. And if you don't understand why that is useful, right? Obviously, as the price of a token goes up, USDT is used as a way for you to lock in that value, right? I'm still hearing some background noise here. Hang on. All right, sorry about that. All right, let's go ahead and continue. All right, so BNB is the native token on the blockchain. I think it's trading right now somewhere somewhere close to $700 per token, right? And this particular smart contract is deployed on that blockchain, right? It's completely decentralized, it's transparent. We like smart contracts because they're self-executing programs, right? Called decentralized applications, right? Or a DApp, right? That's built on top of the blockchain, and it automates the payment transactions, right? So nothing is manual, right? You don't have to request any withdrawals with the system. It's a peer-to-peer platform that pays you instantly straight to your wallet, right? So you can verify pretty quickly that everything is working properly and everything is exactly as we explained, right? Because those payments instantly hit your wallet when you sign up, when you refer someone to the system, right? Very, very powerful platform. And what makes this system very unique is obviously it's built on the Binance OPBNB, which is a layer 2 blockchain, right? That's built on top of the Binance Smart Chain. So it's super fast and the transactions are very low cost compared to the Binance Smart Chain or other EVM blockchains, right? Such as Ethereum or any of the other EVM blockchains that are out there, right? We currently have one of the fastest blockchains and the lowest transaction fees, right? This chain was launched about 8 months ago, right? So it's been around for a while. It's gaining popularity with there. But the way Multigain works is on we have two tokens, right? We have the BNB token and then we have the USDT token. On the USDT token, we pay direct commissions. There's 4 different ways that you can earn with that system, right? You get direct commissions, 60%. Your team income is 20%. That's paid out 4 levels, right? 5%, 5%, 5%, 5%, right? Below you, as your team grows, right? So this system is very simple. It's focused on two things, right? It's focused on direct income, and then it's focused on team income. There's also an auto pool, right, which just makes sure that everybody on the platform is earning something, right? They're not going to earn a lot, right? If they're not working or not sharing, right? So while there are a lot of systems out there that claim to be passive, right, and you can make money doing nothing, I am not a big fan of that mentality, right? I like to be in control of my income, right? I understand the power of teamwork and the power of community, right? And you still get that here, even better than some other systems, right? But we don't claim to be a passive do nothing type opportunity, right? This is a system that's built for leaders. It's built for people who want to make a lot of money, who want to be in control of their income, right? And it's designed to do exactly that. We also have a 10% salary that's paid out 20 levels below you, right? So you earn a 0.5 commission 20 levels below you, which if you build a big team, right, those transactions can add up over time, right? And your team income is, like I said, it's 5%, 4 levels, right? So there's 10 levels in each matrix, right? So there's one matrix for BNB, and then there's one matrix for USDT. So 20 different income streams or 20 different levels that you can be earning on as you share this platform with people, right? Some people are going to start off at level 1 and then work their way up to level 2, level 3, level 4. And then some people are just going to come in and start, the first 5 levels. And then, because they have huge teams, right? It's very easy to break even and get into profit with this system, right? With a 60% on the USDT side, it only takes 2 referrals for you to be at 120%, right? On the BNB side of things, with a 90% payout, right? 3 referrals and you're making 210%. Right. I'm a numbers guy, right? So I like to point that out, right? That just strictly from just calculating the numbers, this system gets you into profit very, very quickly, faster than anything else that's out there, right? We're focused on direct income, 90% on the BNB side and 60% on the USDT side. And then your team income on the BNB side is 25%, 4 levels below you, right? The system is very powerful and simple in terms of how it distributes that income, right? It's a smart contract, so everything is automated. You don't have to do anything, right? You just have to when you sign up, you'll get a referral link that's connected to your wallet that's on your phone or your computer, and you get paid instantly directly to that wallet, right? This is a global opportunity. It's available to anyone, anywhere in the world that has a smartphone or a computer and a high-speed internet connection, right? You can download the wallet, fund it, connect it to the smart contract, activate your account, and then upgrade the levels, and you can start off for as little as $5 with this system, right? Obviously, we like the lower transaction fees on the OPBNB blockchain and the speed of the OPBNB blockchain, right? It can process up to 4,000 transactions per second, right? So it's super fast and highly scalable, right? Smart contracts are built on this platform, right? There's a lot of smart contracts that are being migrated to the OPBNB blockchain because of the speed and the lower transaction costs. And if you've worked smart contracts before, you know that that's a major issue, right? The transaction fees as you start to put 1,000 people, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000 people, right? The transaction fees can get out of control, right? And a lot of smart contracts will end up failing because the transaction fees are more than the cost to get started, right? So that's one of the big reasons why we like the OPBNB blockchain so much, right? And then obviously smart contracts come with that built-in security, right? They come with that transparency that you can go directly to the blockchain and you can verify the transactions, right? And you can see what's going on, right? You don't have to believe us, right? You can verify it. And obviously this system has unlimited income potential, right? You can have as many people as you want directly under you, and each of those people creates a new pay line for you, right? Just one referral puts you at break even, right? With a 90% payout, right? Almost, right? And then the auto pool always make sure that the last person coming in is getting that 10%, right? So it's not even I wouldn't even describe it as an auto pool, right? It's just a algorithm that's making sure that every single person that's coming into the system is earning at least 10%. And then as soon as they bring in one person, they make 90%, right? So technically with just one referral, right, you get 100% return, right? So it doesn't cost you anything to be a part of this platform, right? So that's the first and most important thing, is to get to a break even point, right? Get the money that you put back in when you upgrade very quickly, right? And then you could focus on building your business and building your community and building your team with this system. Um, this is a peer-to-peer platform. Well, what does that mean, right? The transactions, when you invite someone, they're sending those funds directly to the blockchain, and the smart contract, based on whoever referred that person, is distributing those funds completely on autopilot, right? So it's peer-to-peer. It's impossible to scam, right? Because everything is out there on the blockchain, right? So as long as the blockchain is in existence, right, and working, right, and there's millions of computers running the blockchain code for OPBNB, not millions, maybe thousands of computers that are running the blockchain code for OPBNB, right, that are validating those transactions, right? So this is a blockchain that's built to last. Binance, it has a very successful Web3 platform, right? So there's a lot of upside potential to the BNB token, right? It's currently at $700. I've watched it go from $30 all the way up to where it is right now, right? So it's a very exciting journey for us as we begin this bull run, right? Who knows where the token is going to go? But we don't care where or what the price of the token is so much, right? That only comes into play when you're cashing out, right? The objective is to acquire as much tokens as you can, right? Acquire as much BNB as you can, right? Because the long-term potential of where the cryptocurrency space is going, right? Cryptocurrency has been around for over 10 years. Smart contracts have been around since Ethereum was launched, right? Ethereum was launched specifically to deploy smart contracts on the blockchain, right? So that's the difference between a coin like Bitcoin and a token, right? Tokens like Ethereum, like the Binance Smart Chain, you can run smart contracts on. So this is what the dashboard looks like currently without this little multi-gain sticker here. Right? You can log into the dashboard. You can see all your transactions, upgrade your levels. You can see your team, right? We are coming out with a new version with the launch of Sonic of the dashboard. So we're very excited about that. But it's very, everything is transparent, right? And there's going to be a lot of features that we're adding to the system. So, the multi-gain system is a complete ecosystem, right? What you're seeing right now is the foundation of that, right? Which is the smart contract and the dashboard, right? Which is the DApp, right? The DApp is just a website. It's just an interface that's connecting directly to the blockchain, and it's displaying the information directly from the blockchain, right? It's just reading how many referrals you have, how much you've earned in BNB or USDT. But this is a smart contract, right? It's not a website. It's built basically to be a permanent record, right? And there's a complete ecosystem, right? It has a token, it's connected to the blockchain, right? And we plan to add a lot of different things to the platform as we go. So there's a trading component, right? That's attached to the Matrix BNB system, which you get access to. That's our trading platform. And what that platform does is it shows you how to acquire digital assets, right? So, and specifically digital assets that you store in your wallet, right? Such as Bitcoin, right? You'll see what happened with Bitcoin since we started this. BNB was at 670. Bitcoin was at 98 a couple of weeks ago. I think it's right a little below that right now, or right around there. The Feds kind of messed things up for everyone yesterday by with the interest rates, right? So everything it has adjusted based on that. But we like that, right? We like to see those buying opportunities, those dips, right? Because we can never have enough cryptocurrency, right? So when you see a dip in the market, that's your signal to buy, right? Don't buy when everyone else is buying and it's at the highest point, right? You want to buy when it's low, when the price drops, when the price dips. But we put out a lot of signals. We do a lot of training on the different cryptocurrencies that are out there and how you can get into them and why you can get into them, right? But that's entirely up to you. What you choose to do with the money that you're making with this platform is entirely up to you. So this slide shows the current costs to join each level. Like I said, there's 10 levels in the USDT and 10 levels in the BNB. And they start off at 0.01 BNB and every level doubles, right? So 0.02, 0.04, 0.08, 0.16, right? As you upgrade through these levels, in each of the matrices, right? Either the BNB matrix. The USDT is obviously a stable coin. It starts off at $5 USDT and it scales all the way up to level 10. All right. And then the AI virtual matrix, let's talk about that. That's the BNB version, right? So how does that work exactly? Well, you get a 90% instant commission on all your direct referrals, right? So your first referral, your third referral, your fifth referral, your seventh referral, your ninth referral to infinity, right? Every odd person that you refer to the system, the smart contract instantly sends 90% of that upgrade directly to your wallet, right? 10% of it goes to the auto pool. And on the even referrals, right? So your second, your fourth, your sixth, your eighth, your 10th referral, you earn 25% 4 levels below you, right? And like I said, you can create unlimited pay lines with this system. Give me one moment. So the next slide, this is the USDT version. So on the USDT version, right, you earn 60% on your direct referrals, 20% is distributed to the team, right? So you're earning 4 levels there, 5% is being distributed, right? And then you have a 10% salary that's paid 20 levels deep, right? So 0.5%, 20 levels deep. Now the salary does have a 30-day counter on your back office, but you can go directly to the smart contract. You can connect your wallet and you can withdraw those funds at any time, right? The website is just there to show you that those funds are accruing. And then 10% goes into the auto pool. So for every one person coming into the system, 4 people are getting paid with the auto pool system in the USDT version, right? So very, very powerful. And you could just imagine how much that will grow over time, right? So this is the direct pay, right? So this is how much you earn, right? Now this obviously in the BNB version is calculated based on the price of BNB, right? So at the time that I created this slide, right, you 0.009 BNB would have been $5.56, right? So let's say the price of BNB is $700, right? The cost to join is 0.01 BNB, right? So 90% of that, right, would be $5.56, right? So it goes, this just gives you an idea of how much BNB you're getting paid on each level as you upgrade, right? And each of these upgrades is a one-time out of pocket. So you're only paying one time to activate each of these levels and you can earn unlimited times, right? On the USDT side, it's $3. The 60% is $3, right? And it scales all the way up to level 10, right? Where your commissions on level 10 are, almost $60,000, right? 59,000 USDT straight to your wallet using a smart contract. And if you look, one of the things that you should keep in mind with this slide, right, is that 60%, right? You only need 2 people following you for you to cover the cost of that upgrade, right? And you're at 120%. return, right? So you come out with a 20% profit on the USDT side. On again, yellow is BNB and green is USDT. 90% payout, 100% payout on both systems, right? But on the team side, you're earning 25% for levels, right? On the USDT side, just to recap, right? 60% direct, 20% team, 10% goes to the salary, and then 10% goes to the auto flow, right? So it's 100% payout on both systems. We are using the OPBNB blockchain, and we're using the default token on the OPBNB blockchain, which is BNB, and then USDT Tether. In order to participate in a smart contract, you need to have a Web3 wallet. The wallet that we currently use and recommend is the SafePal wallet, right? We like this wallet because it works on the computer, it works on an iPhone, it works on an Android. There's a Chrome extension version of it. You can have it installed multiple different places. They have a hardware wallet also, right? So you can take your cryptocurrency offline and secure it that way. And in order to participate in the smart contract, all you need to do is enable the USDT and the BNB token, right? The OPBNB network is already added to the system, so you just have to enable the tokens in your settings, and then you're ready to fund your wallet and get started. With the MULTIGAIN smart contract, once you register, you'll get an ID number and then a referral link, right? And you can share that with people, and when they go to register, as long as they're using your referral ID or your referral link, right, they can register and get access to the system, right? So smart contracts are completely decentralized, right? There's no CEO, there's no company, there's no owner, right? It's just an open source smart contract that's deployed to the blockchain, right? Once it's there, anybody can use it, right? It doesn't have an owner. It probably has a creator, right? But most of these things are deployed anonymously, right? As they should be, right? It's built so that anyone can benefit and tap into it, right? So once the smart contract is deployed, it's verified, it's public, anybody can connect their wallet and use it and make it their own, right? So what we've done with Matrix BNB is we've added a lot of value to the different levels, right? Because we don't have any products that we're selling. There's nothing to sell here, right? But we've added a lot of value for our community and for our members based on the level that you're coming in at, right? So we have a debit card. We have tons of AI marketing tools to help you create content, right? To help you automate your marketing on social media, create videos. So a lot of that is built into the system. And as you come in and you upgrade, you're going to get access to that. It's a community building platform, right? Our marketing system, you can create unlimited sales funnels, you can have unlimited contacts, right? Unlimited team members, comes with a mobile app. And we have tons of different things. But this side of the business or this side of the platform is constantly being improved and added to, and our goal here is to just add value for the community, right? Provide the training and support that you need to learn everything you need to learn about Web3, right? And then once you understand the basics of using your wallet, swapping your cryptocurrency, then we get you into the marketing side and showing you how to automate your business, right? And scale your business. I've been in this space for quite some time, way too long. But I enjoy it, right? I enjoy sharing the knowledge that I've picked up along the way when it comes to automation and duplication, right? You have to have a system in place, right, in order to be successful in this industry, right? And I am, I'm a computer IT engineer by trade, right? So for me, building processes and building systems is the key to being successful, right? Once you create a system and you can teach it to someone, you can scale your business that way, right? This is our mobile app. Once you get up to level 4, you can request access, and we'll give you access to the mobile app and set up your sales funnel for you. This, for people who are wondering, the Work For Me bot is active, right? As we get ready for the launch For Sonic, the new system, this has been disabled. The capture page anyway has been disabled on the Sonic OPBNB system until we go live with it. And then once we do that, we'll enable the sales funnel. So if you're on level 4 or level 5, in either the USDT or the BNB or coming soon, the Sonic version, you can request access. And we'll set up the mobile app for you, right? So we're dealing with smart contracts here, which is just a wallet address, right? So we have no idea who that wallet belongs to. So once you get access and you activate your system, you do have to request access. We do need some information from you, right? Like your email address and your phone number, in order to set up the system, right? For you. So, but that's the presentation for MultiGain. It's a very, very cool system. It was launched back in August. I came in on the first day that it was launched, and I had an opportunity to be a part of the development of the BNB version, right? When I came in, the USDT version was already there, but I got a chance to be a part of helping create the BNB version of MultiGain, right? And also the Sonic version that's coming next. So hopefully that explains what MultiGain is. We'll open up for question and answers shortly. But let me talk about Sonic, right? Why we're so excited about the Sonic system. So Sonic just went live yesterday, right? It just became available to the public. Sonic is let me take you to this website here, Phantom. So Phantom is a blockchain that's been around for a little while, and they are in the process of migrating to Sonic, right? They've created a new EVM layer 1 blockchain, and they just went live with that, right? So if you're holding Phantom tokens, right, you can migrate those Phantom tokens over to the Sonic blockchain. So we're super excited about this project. I've been personally following it for about 9 months, kind of waiting for them to go live. Back in August, they announced that they were merging with or migrating over to the Sonic blockchain, right? And the speeds that they were talking about, no other blockchain has available right now, right? They're talking about 10,000 transactions per second, almost instant confirmations, right? And then keeping it just as safe and secure as other EVM blockchains, right? So this technology just does not exist right now, right? There's no one doing anything like that. But I didn't really, we've been waiting for a while, right? So couldn't really build anything on it until they actually went live. So now that they are live, right, we have started to deploy the MultiGain smart contract, and we're adding the Sonic token as our third token to the platform. Right, we have USDT, we have BNB, and then now we're adding Sonic, right? So Sonic has some very, very cool things about it. One, if you're a developer on this platform, right, you're earning 90% of the transaction fees. Now, the transaction fees are pennies, right, with this blockchain. But, right, no other blockchain is giving you 90% back in your transaction fees, right? Normally, those go to the miners, and then a percentage goes to the validators, right? But with this business model, right, Sonic is trying to attract developers and projects to their ecosystem, right? And there's some very, very cool things that as a developer, right, makes us very, very exciting. Obviously, the 90% of the transaction fees means that we can earn as a developer, just developing the process, a good application, right? Normally, you have to look for other ways as a developer to earn, right? You have to take from your community, right? We don't have to do that here with this system. So from a development standpoint, it's very, very attractive, and we're very excited to be building on that blockchain. Now, if you are a user, right, Sonic has some very, very cool things. Obviously, we're using the SafePal wallet, right? And you can add the system. Rabby is their recommended wallet, right? So if you have a SafePal wallet, you can also download the Rabby wallet, and you can use your same private keys in order to import that wallet into Rabby. It's I've been playing around with it within the last 24, 48 hours, and it's very cool. It's got some really, really cool features. But it's the first wallet that's supported by the Sonic blockchain, right? So all the integrations are already there, right? So the price of the token, the price of the Sonic token, mainly, right? If you have SafePal, you won't be able to see the price until they add it to their blockchain, right? You're going to have to look at the price of FTM in order to understand what or figure out what the price of Sonic is, right? They have an Ethereum bridge that's directly connected to Ethereum. So you're going to be able to swap from Ethereum directly into Sonic. Very, very cool stuff. Obviously, we don't, really care for the transaction fees on Ethereum. They're out of control right now with the price of Ethereum being almost $4,000. Now, over the last year, there was an airdrop for Sonic. However, that airdrop is over, right? So we can't participate in that. We're only participating in the real launch of the blockchain. But this is a very, very cool blockchain. We're very, very excited. The token itself is currently trading. Everything is red on the cryptocurrency market right now, so don't take that into consideration. It's a good opportunity for us to acquire as many tokens as we can, right? Just imagine getting in on BNB when it was $1, right? Obviously, there's going to be some volatility because right now all the liquidity for Sonic is in the FTM token, right? So as that liquidity is being transferred from Phantom over to Sonic, you're going to see fluctuations in the price. And what we want to do, right, since we're paying attention, is to take advantage of that, right? So any opportunity you see, like right now is a perfect time to pick up as many Phantom tokens as you can, right? Because you can swap one Phantom for one Sonic. It's a one-to-one swap. For the next 3 months, it's going to be a two-way swap, right? So you can swap from Sonic to Phantom, from Phantom to Sonic, right? And Phantom is available on multiple different exchanges already. Sonic is obviously brand new, so it's going to be added to the different DEXs and SEXs that are out there, right? Centralized exchanges and decentralized exchanges. You'll be able to purchase the Sonic token directly. After 3 months, it's going to only be a one-way swap, right? Because they're trying to phase out the Phantom network and replace it with the Sonic network, right? So after 3 months, right, you're only going to be able to swap from Phantom to Sonic. You're not going to be able to go from Sonic to Phantom, right? And then after 6 months, right, by that time, hopefully Sonic is 100% independent. All the projects that were deployed on Phantom have migrated over to Sonic, and no one will be using Sonic. Obviously, it's a blockchain, so as long as there's a computer running the code, right, the Phantom blockchain will continue to exist. But we expect the value, right, that Sonic has, that Phantom has locked up will be transferred over to Sonic. And right now, that is over $3.2 billion. At one point, this token back in late 2021, early 2022, they had over $12 billion in TVL, right? Which is total value locked, right? That's the liquidity that's in the token. And we think that the team behind this project, they have a lot of experience, they have a lot of talent, they've done it before, right? We think that they're going to do very, very well. And we can see that from the technology that they're putting out, right? There's a lot of smart people involved with this project, right? A lot of different projects are starting to collaborate with them. They opened up with over 100 different projects, major projects, right? Like Uniswap, Chainlink, AVAX is coming on board. Lots of different projects, right? You can see Binance has been buying and doing a lot of swaps with FTM and USDT on their blockchain, right? So as those exchanges come on board, right? The liquidity is going to, the token is going to be very volatile, right? So just understand that over the next couple of weeks, this is going to be a very, very volatile token. However, everybody here is getting in on day one, right? This token just became available yesterday, right? And many of our members have started to acquire tokens. And if you haven't done any trading or investing or had anything to do with cryptocurrency, right? The simplest strategy that you want to employ is what's called dollar cost averaging, right? And all that means is that you're purchasing a consistent amount, a fixed number, right? Or you could increase it as you see fit over a period of time, right? It doesn't matter what the price is, right? Don't pay attention to what the price is, right? Because you're not day trading the token, right? You're buying the token at the best possible price, right? And holding on to it because you believe in 6 months, a year from now, 2 years from now, right? 10 years from now, this token is going to be worth significantly more than what it is, right? So it doesn't matter what the day-to-day price is, right? If you see it down today, like it is down 12%, 13%, right? That means it's on sale, right? That's a signal to you to, hey, today's a good day to buy, right? Now, unfortunately, as human beings, we don't buy when it's here. We look at this and we're like, oh my God, what's wrong with it? Why is it going down? Right? And we don't buy here. What we buy is up here when everybody else is buying it, right? When the price is $2, $3, $4, $5, and that's not how you make money in the crypto space, right? You take advantage of these opportunities when the price is down and you acquire as much as you can, right? If we look at, let's say, the 1 month chart, right? You can see where we are currently with Phantom, right? It obviously it was down significantly and then it's been climbing up the last few months as we get closer to the launch of Sonic, right? But this token has not taken off yet, right? You haven't seen this. Let's look at the 1 year chart, right? You haven't seen, right? You've seen a little bit of a spike here, right? Within the last year, right? But you haven't really seen that big spike that we're looking for, right? So we believe that that's coming soon, right? Obviously, you want to get into things early before people find out about them, right? Once the rest of the world finds out about it, usually you're too late to the party, right? But still, this token has gone up over 150% over the last year, right? On an old, outdated blockchain, right? We believe Phantom is going to bring some exciting things to the space. So there's a lot of upside potential. They've also launched let's see here, they've launched their upgrade portal, right? So now, as long as you have Phantom, you can go directly to their website and you can swap that Phantom directly for Sonic. So let's see here. I think I did a transfer. So we can do, let's say 440, right? So let me show you how that works in real time. Now, obviously, we're going from the Phantom blockchain to the Sonic blockchain, so it's not going to be as fast, but you just come in here, you click, and you can do this on a computer or phone, right? But you just connect your wallet, approve that transaction, and then we'll check back in, right? It'll swap that token for you. So we'll check back in a few minutes and see if we got the Sonic in our wallet. Right. But this is completely done on their website. So it's very safe and secure. You don't have to go to any third party to swap your Phantom. You can go directly to the Sonic website and swap your Phantom for Sonic. They also implemented the Safe Wallet. Safe Wallet is a decentralized open source wallet system that is very, very popular and very, very secure, especially when it comes to multi-signature transactions, right? And what that means is, let's say you have multiple people managing one wallet, right? They would all have to approve the transaction, right? In order to things. So you can set that up. Obviously, I'm the only signer on my wallet, but if I wanted to, let's say, partner with, let's say, the developer of this project, right? Let's say when we launch our token, right? That would be an example, right? When we launch our token, and we have to share ownership of that wallet address, right? Then I can use the safe system. So you can also stake your tokens and earn a return by providing liquidity to the blockchain. So we're very, very excited about the Phantom project. The multi-gain smart contract is going to be very similar. So let's look at this here. So the Sonic version is going to be very similar to the BNB version of multi-gain, right? So it's going to be approximately $5 or 5 Sonic to get started. And then each level is going to double, right? So 5, 10, 50, 20, 40, 80, 160, 240, right? It's each level is going to double in terms of Sonic tokens that you're earning, right? And then you will earn 90% back in Sonic for sharing that platform with other people. So obviously this is a brand new opportunity, right? If you go to any of the blockchains out there, right, you can't get the price of Sonic as yet. It's still in pre-launch, right? So you have to, do your own research, obviously, and understand that your tokens, right? You can price your tokens in FTM at the moment, and you're getting in early before anyone else has access to this platform. Right? Usually when we find out about these things, we're very late to the party, right? You're getting in because of my connections, because I've been in this space, and because of the talent that we have on our development team, we were able to create something very, very exciting with the Sonic blockchain. And we think that there's so much more that Sonic brings to the table outside of what we can bring with Matrix BNB and the multi-gain smart contract, right? So Matrix BNB is my platform. Multi-gain is the smart contract that we're using. Sonic is the blockchain that we're using, Sonic Labs, which is an upgrade to the Phantom blockchain. And the token is the S token, right? So the symbol for the token is S for Sonic. Right, so let's see. What else can we talk about? Right, and I should have a new presentation. I've been working on it, trying to get it finished. I wasn't planning to have this this call today, but we tried to fit it in because we want to keep you guys updated on exactly what you need to do to get started. So get familiar with the Sonic Labs website. You can add the token you can add the blockchain to your SafePal wallet. And I posted the settings in the WhatsApp channel, right? So you would just go into your settings for SafePal and add a custom network, and then just add the setting, just copy and paste the settings that I provided in the WhatsApp channel, and that'll enable the token for you. This is not a custom token, it's a custom blockchain, right? Eventually, SafePal will add the Sonic blockchain. It already has the Phantom blockchain. So eventually they will update their blockchains that they support, and they will add the Sonic blockchain. But we don't have to wait for that, right? We have the ability to add that network as long as we have the settings for that network, the RPC settings, the Explorer settings, the token address, right? All of that is added directly when you add the network, right? So you don't have to add a custom token. You just have to add the blockchain and you'll get access to the system. The wallet that they are recommending is the Rabi wallet. This is entirely optional. It's not required. I am just using this wallet. Now you can have the same address on multiple different wallets, right? So you can be using it, obviously for security reasons, you don't want to have it all over the place. But I have the same wallet on my computer. I have the same wallet on my phone. And I have the same wallet in SafePal, and I have the same wallet in Rabi, right? So I can use different apps to tell me what's going on. The Rabi ecosystem has some very, very cool tools and features. It's a very cool Web3 wallet. My preference is still SafePal. I like SafePal, but this is a very a very cool wallet that's open source that you can use to store your cryptocurrency and interact with the smart contract, right? So again, it's entirely optional. It's very similar. It's better than MetaMask in my opinion. And it's another option for you, right? But whether or not you want to use this or, smart contracts work with any Web3 wallet, right? We're just letting you know that this is one of the wallets that Sonic um, has already approved and is already working with their blockchain, right? So it's the first Web3 wallet that we have that's fully 100% supporting the Sonic blockchain. We know more and more are going to come on board, but Robbie is the first one. So if you want to play around with the Robbie wallet, you can download it at robbie.io. And you can get set up there. The benefit or the difference from Robbie and SafePal is that the price of the Sonic token is there, right? If you're in SafePal, you don't really know what the price is. You just know how many tokens you have, right? But you have to go to the blockchain or some third party website, right, to figure out what the price is, right? What the value is of that token. So that's it. Let's see. What else can I share with you? Okay, so in preparation for tomorrow's launch, right? The contracts have already been deployed. Well, the registration contract has already been deployed to the Sonic blockchain. We will deploy the Sonic version of the multi-game smart contract tomorrow, right? Right before we go live, and then it's currently in test net right now, so we're just testing it, and then we're trying to finish up the dashboard. We have a new interface that's coming for Sonic, right, with a lot of new cool features. Obviously, not everything's going to be ready tomorrow, but the basic information, right, showing you how much you're earning in Sonic. And more features will be added. Your team income, your direct income, who your referrals are, how many referrals they have, right? Things like that. We're going to add to the dashboard to just make it as transparent as possible so everyone understands what's going on. Right. But the key thing for tomorrow is to make sure that we're ready. Make sure your wallet is funded. Make sure you have the Sonic tokens and you're ready to go. You know what level you're coming in. You've talked to your team, right? You know what level they're coming in, right? You've talked to them. Usually we recommend that you start off with the first 3 levels. Obviously, let's say the price of Sonic is roughly around $1 right now, right? You're looking at $5 plus transaction fees, right? To go ahead and activate your position in level 1. And every level doubles, right? So the second level will be $10, the third level will be 20, the fourth level will be 40, right? So you can do the math. You can figure out how much Sonic you need. We usually recommend everyone starts off at level 3, level 4, coming in, referred 3 people, and you've just made 210% profit, right? Obviously, the price of the token is going to go up and down. So when you're ready to cash out, all you're trying to do is to earn as many tokens as you can by sharing this system, right? Now, when you get into cryptocurrency, there's 2 ways you can earn, right? Or 2 main ways that you can earn. You can either purchase the token, right? That's one way and just hold on to it, right? Or we believe that a better strategy is to activate a smart contract that you can share with other people and you earn 90% commissions in that token for sharing that platform or sharing that token with other people. And so that's it. Let's go ahead and open up for questions. Does anyone have any questions? Let me check the chat. I'm requesting OPPNB bot. Okay. Sinclair. Yes. So Sinclair, I believe I already set that up for you, but I'll reach out to you after the call. I think I sent your link over to Cassandra already, but I will message you. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead, Lola. Lolo,
Hey, how are you?
I am good. How are you?
Good stuff, good stuff. I have a question about the system. I know you said did you say level 4 you give access to like a marketing system?
Yes, so you get access to the marketing system. The main thing is with the marketing system is it takes a little bit of a time to set it up, right? So we don't really, unless if you're coming in at level one for $5, we don't really know if you're going to do anything, right? So usually people who come in at level three, level four, they're a little bit more serious, right? They've put in at least 50, $60 into the system, right? So we can go ahead and give them the marketing system and activate it. So yes, I believe that you are on Badia's team. So she will get you, once you activate, you'll have an ID number, and then you'll just send me that ID number and I'll activate the marketing system for you. And the level three version is basically just a step-by-step way for you to sign people up, right? So it's a system that they can connect directly into their SafePal wallet, and you just have to walk them through the steps, right? It's broken down into 3 steps: download the wallet, fund your wallet, activate the smart contract, and upgrade, right? So we've just created that done for you marketing system that you don't really have to, learn how to set up a website and I've done all that work for you, right? So you get access to that. Everyone here on this call is pretty much on my team. So that's one of the systems that you get access to. If you're on level four and above, then you get access to the capture page version, which comes with the mobile app. And when people put in their name and their email address and they request more information, you'll get a notification by email, and then you can open up the app, and you can follow up with those people. So it's a very, very powerful marketing system. If you're familiar with ClickFunnels and the different autoresponders, different sales funnels, website builders that they have out there, you get pretty much access to all of that when you join the MultiGain system.
Right. Okay, cool, cool. I actually was invited by Cassandra. Uh, and I have another question because I'm assuming I'm not 100% sure, but from the screenshot you were showing, looks like you're using high level. Your system's built on high level. Is that
It's
correct?
not. It's not.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not high level.
Because I was trying to figure out what capabilities. What is level four? You said so when you come in at level four, how much does that equate to in dollars? I'm just trying to see what
So level four
I'm
would be
like you, I believe in the
135
system.
if you're in the USDT,
Okay, 135. I
and then
see.
0.08 in the BNB version,
Oh,
and
gotcha.
maybe 80
Okay.
Sonic. So it's less than $100 to think. The USDT version is obviously the more expensive version, because that one's designed to scale you up. So usually what the strategy that we're going to be using here is, when you come in, you start off with Sonic, you upgrade into BNB, and then you add the USDT token. One of the challenges that we've had with the OPBNB blockchain is the USDT token. Even though it's been around for 10 years and it's very popular, it's not easy to get USDT, right? Because it's a US dollar stable coin that's being used globally around the world, right? That should set off red flags. Right?
Back, back.
So it's not easy, depending on where you're located, to get access to the USDT, right? Obviously, the stable coin is very valuable in the crypto space, but it's not as easy to get USDT. BNB, on the other hand, is the native token for the OPBNB blockchain, so it's much easier to get that, right? And then obviously Sonic is already out there, right? So it's going to be, with Phantom, right? You can get Phantom and then swap it for Sonic. So it's very easy to get into those first two tokens, and then the USDT version as you scale up, right? Because you only earn if you have these smart contracts activated, right? So if you're in the Sonic version and you're not in the BNB version, and then you refer someone and then they upgrade in the BNB version and you're not there, you're not going to earn anything, right? Now, you don't have to start with all three, right? But we recommend that you have at least level one in each matrix activated, right? So at least you're going to get notified when someone, upgrades, and then you're like, hey, um, I can, I don't want to lose any commission, so I'm going to go ahead and upgrade. But that's going to be our strategy once we launch the Sonic version is you start with Sonic, you upgrade in OPBNB and then USDT as you build a big team and as you have more and more people following you, right? That's going to get you to $100,000 very, very quickly with just a few people duplicating on your team.
Okay, I do have another question.
Yeah, yeah, go ahead. I like questions.
Yeah, like you, I only build things with systems, so I'm very familiar with ClickFunnels, high level, all of that kind of stuff. And I think it's a great idea that you are offering something to your team. And I was just trying to figure out what all does that system have, if it has like AI or what you're offering with
Yes,
it.
so I am big into AI. AI has transformed my life.
Yeah.
So I am a big, there's two types, obviously we have the internet, but we're using blockchain technology and we're using AI technology with the Matrix BNB system. So a lot of this system is built and powered by AI. So we have over, I think right now we have over 1,800 tools that are integrated into the platform. Some of them obviously have additional costs, right? Because they're monthly subscriptions. But they're a lot cheaper than what you're paying right now if you're using Chat GPT or something like that, right? So we give you access to those tools. They are recommended. They're not mandatory, right? We just believe in the power of AI and we have it heavily integrated into the system. So yes, you will get access. Um, uh, I spoke to Cassandra yesterday, and we'll get you plugged in and get you set up with those tools. When it comes to marketing, I don't try to make everyone a marketer, but
Right.
it is a necessary component in order to automate and scale, right? So once you get out of that phase of oh, how do I make money? Right. Then you get into, okay, well, now I got a team. How do I get them to duplicate? Right.
Right.
And then how do I automate this so I don't have to be staring at a computer every single day? Right.
Ooh.
So that's what I'm about. I'm about building systems and automation. So you'll get access to all of that. And once you get added to the WhatsApp group, you can message me and I'll share with you the marketing system and how it works. We'll create an account for you and you can log in, you can download the app. Um, and you'll see. You can even create your own sales funnels. You have that ability, you
Right.
have that
That's why I
access.
was asking you if it was high level, because it sounds like it's high level or white
So my
label.
son, my son works for high level, so I am
I
very
knew it.
familiar with
Yeah.
high
High
level.
level's the best out there,
It's
man.
not.
So
It's not.
uh,
It's not. I have something that's even better.
you're
And
gonna I'm looking
it
forward
took
to
me a
seeing it.
while. It took me a while to create that. But these guys have pretty much put ClickFunnels, and all the other systems out of business just because of the tools, and
Right.
they're more catered towards coaches, high level coaches, and personal trainers, right? But their system works very, very well for affiliate marketers or network marketers
Right.
also.
Right.
Yep.
So you created this system that you're using, that you're saying, the marketing system.
The marketing system, no, no, I did not create it, but I used it to build the Sonic OPBNB system,
Gotcha.
right?
Gotcha.
So I
Okay.
basically created the sales funnels, the marketing systems, right? Because a new person coming in doesn't, it takes them a week or a month before they even figure out, what this marketing
Absolutely.
system does or why does it have so many features and why do I need those, right? So I don't try to put new people through all of that. We've set up
Right.
everything. It's done for you. All you got to do is share it, right? So I've made it. Now, if you are a marketer and you want to learn, then I am happy to work with you and show you what I do, and why I do it. And then you can take it and you can create your own sales funnels. You can create your own automations, right? We can support unlimited members with this system, right? So scaling for me is not an issue anymore. And that's one of the issues with some of the other platforms with like Go High Level and stuff like that, right? Is they have a tiered model, right? We have unlimited here. We can grow as big as we want, and we won't run up the we have a yearly subscription with the system. So for the next 12 months, right, I don't have any expenses, so I can add as many people to the system as I want.
Yeah. High level has a version like that too. But yeah, I like what I'm hearing because I like to be well, I'm actually launching something tomorrow too, but I like to be connected with people who are marketers, because iron sharpens iron, and that's how you
Exactly.
get to the
Exactly.
mass.
We learn from each other, right, in this space. And that's one of the great things about being in this space, right, is that there's so much talent, right, that we have that we can tap into, right? And it's just leveraging that talent. We all have something that we can bring to the table. And
Absolutely.
I don't know if it's fortunately or unfortunately, I've been in this space for a very, very long time. I've been successful. I built a lot of things, but only to have them fall apart, right? For
Right.
one reason or another, right? You build big, big organizations, a huge community, and then something happens with the owner or the CEO
Yep,
or something like that.
yep,
So that's why I only do smart contracts, right? Because I know that I'm building something on a solid foundation. And whether it fails or succeeds, it's entirely up to me.
right. Okay, cool. Well, thank you, Shay.
You're welcome. I'm looking forward to catching up with you, and I'm sure Cassandra will get us in touch.
Absolutely. Okay, cool.
You're welcome. Any other questions before we go? Does anyone have any questions? You can go ahead and unmute yourself, or you can type in the chat if you have a question.
Say, yeah, if you'll just go, if you'll just let them know, because I'm getting texts about how you get started, what to do, and that happens so early on. So if you'll just go back over that part about, how they get started, because that's the one question that they're getting. Okay, I've seen this, I want to join. So what do I do next?
All right. So you have your own referral link that you should have sent them. So usually what we ask you to do before, people join is you send them the PDF PowerPoint presentation. I'm sorry, the PDF presentation, right? So that at least they understand what they're getting into. And then send them your website, right? Your Sonic OPBNB website, which has the steps for them to get started. But ultimately, this is where you're trying to get to, right? You're trying to get to the MultiGain website. It's a very simple website. It's just a dashboard that connects you to this smart contract. Once you click register here, you just put in your number of the person who invited you, right? So for me, that's 126, right? Cassandra, you are what, 1812?
Exactly, Shay.
Right. So yes, you
You
would just come to
remember.
the multi-game website, put in 1812, and as long as your wallet is connected, as long as it's funded with BNB, as long as you have enough for the transaction fees, then all of these will be green, right? And then you just click register, and it's gonna ask you to create a username, right, or a nickname. And once you do that, you're registered in the system. And then from there, you can choose which token you want to get started with, right? You can choose, hey, I want to get started with the BNB token. Um, and you just as long as you have zero point zero 0.01 BNB, you can upgrade level one. As long as you have zero point zero 0.02 BNB, you can upgrade level two. Zero point zero 0.04 BNB, you can upgrade level three. The only thing that we ask you to do is to check in with the person who invited you and make sure that they are upgraded at that level that you're trying to upgrade, right? Because you don't want to upgrade ahead of them, right? Because then they won't get those commissions, right? So that's the only thing is, and again, this is a one-time activation, so you only have to do it once and then you don't have to worry about it. But you just check back in if Cassandra invited you. You just, her ID is 1812, and you're ready to register. You just make sure that you check in with her and find out what level she's on before you hit that upgrade button. And I think you're up to what, level five or six?
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. And
Awesome.
then say last thing, once you close out the meeting, we have some people that are wanting to register, and just like for example, I know we have Fatu on the call, who's stayed up late night in Germany for us to do this. So I know if it's possible, if we could stay on after you actually end the call, and then we have some that will need to transfer the Phantom to the FTM to the Sonic. So we have a couple things, but if we could just do the first ones after the call, and then that way everybody will know how to do that because we have some new people on the call
Yeah.
that are
So
wanting
after
to
we end
register.
the call, if you can give me like 30 minutes and then we can hop back on.
Okay, beautiful.
Right. So, hopefully we'll finish up soon, and then just give me about, we can probably set it up for 5:30. It's 5 o'clock, 5:09 right now. So we can hop back on at 5:30, and I can do a Zoom and we can help those people get started.
Thank you, thank you.
You are welcome. Does anyone else have any other questions?
Sir, my name is Jagdish, and sorry, I have joined a little late. Just wanted to know whether we can start in the Sonic means right now we can connect with the multi-gain through Sonic Coin, or it will
No,
take
that's
some
that's
time.
happening. That will happen tomorrow.
Okay,
So
okay,
tomorrow
thank you.
we'll have another call like this one, same time. And then after that call, we will go ahead and open it up. I'll share the link on tomorrow's call for the Sonic dashboard. Right. And then you'll be able to use that link. Now, what you want to do is, if your upline is not on this call, if your upline has not reached out to you, please touch bases with them and let them know what's going on. Unfortunately, communication is very big when it comes to smart contracts. We can't go back in and fix anything, right? It's done in real time, right? We don't have any control over when people upgrade and anything like that. So in your case particularly, I do know who your upline is. So you don't have to worry about that. But for the rest of the people, just make sure that you check in with your upline. Let them know that the Sonic multi-gain Sonic is going live tomorrow, and you plan to upgrade and just make sure that they're upgraded, before you hit that upgrade button.
Okay,
But yes, that,
how
that
much?
will be going live tomorrow after tomorrow's call.
Okay, how much Sonic do we require for
Level
tomorrow's
one will be 5 Sonic.
5 Sonic? Okay. In the same way, like we were having for in USDT 5, 10, or
Correct.
in OPBNB 5, 10,
Correct.
and
Exactly. Each level
okay.
will double until it gets up to level 10.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. And thank you for that book, by the way.
My pleasure. My pleasure.
Any questions? You can go ahead and unmute yourself, or you can post in the chat if you have any questions. Everyone gets everything? Don't want me to cover anything? It's good. I must be doing a good job there.
All
Hi,
good, thanks, Sheila.
hi, Andrea.
Hi, all good, thank you. All good with me, thank you.
I'm sorry?
All is good with me. I've got no
Okay.
questions.
Okay.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank
Awesome.
you
Sorry,
then.
I had my volume turned down there, so I turned it up.
That's okay.
Sir, just want to know, is compensation plan exactly the same as it is with OPBNB, or it is different with
Same,
Sonic?
same 90% and then 25% on your
Okay.
team, right? So
Right.
if let's say the price of Sonic is $5, right? 1.25 would be your payout on the evens. And then 90% of that 5 tokens will go straight to your wallet, right? So this is a way for you to earn direct income and then team income with the system. But yeah, very similar
Okay.
to the BNB system and how it works.
Okay. So according to you, since I'm already into the OPBNB contract, so it is because if we want to accumulate more and more Sonic coins, so this is the best way.
Exactly.
And Sonic coin is having a huge potential as far as the coming future is concerned.
Correct.
Am I right?
Right. Right. Exactly. So let's compare it to BNB, right? Obviously you're earning in BNB, the commissions are great, right? But in order for you to double your BNB would have to go to $1,400 per coin. With Sonic, it only needs to go to $2 per coin for you to double your money over the next couple of weeks or whatever, right? So we see a lot of upside potential with the token itself, right? Not only the benefits from a development standpoint for us, deploying there, right? Sonic is going to be available in the United States, right? That's another key benefit to this system, right? It has a lot of support here in the United States also. Whereas Binance, because of their exchange issues, they have some regulatory issues that we don't see Sonic or Sonic being able to navigate a little better than BNB, right? When it comes to that aspect of it. So we just see a lot of upside potential with this token, with this blockchain, right? You can also stake your tokens. And then so we plan to make the Sonic blockchain our home, right? We're gonna build some really that's where our token's going to be deployed in the future. Our wallet's gonna be heavily integrated into the Sonic system. So lots of when it comes to the ecosystem, we have a lot of plans for building on this blockchain, right? So the smart contract is the first piece, right? It's the reward system, right? We're rewarding people. It's simple, right? We're just rewarding you for sharing the multi-gain system with other people, right? And there's multiple different ways for you to earn. You just kind of have to learn them as you go, right? It's that's our whole vision behind multi-gain is sorry, you're not just limited to just one compensation plan. You're not just limited to just one token, right? You should not just be investing in Bitcoin, right? You should be investing in all of them, right? You should have a portfolio. You should be building a portfolio, right, over time. So that's our strategy with Matrix BNB and Multigain. We're very big on the education, right? So we're teaching you everything about the blockchain space, about smart contracts. Learning how to tap into different digital assets and different blockchains. So this is just the beginning. We're a little over 90 days old, and we have a total right now of 4 different smart contracts. One for the registration, and then 3 for each token that we have. One for USDT, one for BNB, and then one for coming tomorrow for Sonic.
So I think if I recommend it to a new person, so it would be better for him that he upgrade it with Sonic coin because Sonic is a great future. So if he doesn't want to upgrade with all the 3 USDT and OPBNB and Sonic, the best option would be to recommend him the Sonic coin if he has
Correct.
limited money.
That's going to starting tomorrow. Our recommended strategy
Yes,
is
from tomorrow onwards.
yes. From tomorrow, we're recommended strategy is to start with Sonic, and then you can add the other tokens, or you can add all 3, right? And obviously, if you want to get in now, definitely come in with BNB, right? Because there's a lot of people that are coming to the community that already are familiar with the OPBNB blockchain. They already have BNB in their wallet, right? So you can definitely start earning right away with that system, right? And obviously, you don't want to refer people in Sonic, and then they're upgrading in BNB, and then you're not getting any of those commissions, right? So we definitely recommend all 3. Each one of them have their own little benefits, right? We are very happy with the OPBNB smart contract, the way that was designed. It's very simple, right? It's easy to explain. So we're not changing anything with that, with how that smart contract works. We're just just adding a new interface, right? And a more scalable interface. We've added a lot of technology behind the scenes, right? For decentralization, speed, the type of programming that we're using. We've made a lot of updates to that. But the smart contract itself and the code that we're deploying to the Sonic blockchain is similar to the BNB contract.
So my obvious question was that, see, suppose if anyone is already having the same compensation plan with OPBNB contract, so he would be asking me, why should I join Sonic? So I am having the answer that since Sonic is having great potential, so you can accumulate through this smart contract, so you must join Sonic also.
Exactly.
suppose
Right. And to put the point into perspective, should you invest in just Bitcoin or Ethereum or Binance, or should you just be, oh, I only believe in Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin is a great coin, but it's a terrible payment system, right? The transactions take 15 minutes to approve on the blockchain, right? Anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes on the blockchain, right? So when someone gets into cryptocurrency and they ask you, well, why would I want a smart contract that's paying me in Sonic and one that's paying me in BNB and then one that's paying me in USDT, right? It's just a lack of knowledge. They don't understand why USDT is important in the crypto space, right? So as you add those tokens, you're also educating yourself on why USDT is valuable, right? On days like today, where the Phantom token is down 11%, right? USDT comes in very, very handy. Now, if you also have BNB, it means your BNB has also gone down, right? Because the crypto market is down right now, right? So let's take a look at that, right? So if you have BNB, right? BNB right now is $671, right? And you're swapping that BNB for Phantom, right? Now you're having to spend more BNB than in order to acquire that Phantom, right? If you had that funds in USDT, you could go out and buy Phantom at $1 for $1, right? So it's very, very important, right? It's not just having a smart contract or having multiple smart contracts, right? With different tokens. It's understanding why you're having those smart contracts, right? Why do you want to earn in USDT, right? Some people might be like, well, the price doesn't go up or down. Well, that's very, very important in the crypto space that the price doesn't go up and down. If you're new to the crypto space, maybe you don't understand why, right? But having that stable coin ready to take advantage of the market when it moves up and down is very, very important. So don't discount the USDT version, don't discount the BNB version, and definitely don't take the Sonic version, right? The Sonic version is built for speed, right? And it's built for a lot of more upside potential. So we definitely recommend you start off with Sonic and then move into BNB and then USDT.
excellent, sir. I got a lot of clarity with this reply. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome. Any other questions before we go? All right, we'll go ahead and wrap things up. Hopefully everybody has all the information that you need to get started. Hopefully you're in. Hopefully your upline is helping you get started. And we will be back here tomorrow, hopefully for our official launch at the same time, 4 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Eastern. All right, thank you for coming, and you guys have a good evening, and we will be back here tomorrow at the same time. Thank you, everyone.